And also today we have our special guest, Mr. Jan-Erik Nyman, with us. But before I let him speak, I will actually start this by clicking on the next one, talk a little bit about the OPN tablets. And I know that a lot of you have already received this, and for you who has not received this yet, you might need to go into your back office under the tab account and products, and in there you will have to redeem and fill out your shipment address. When you redeem it, within a couple of days you will then have your OPN tablet at your doorstep. And of course, I also know that a lot of you that received the tablet discovered that this was two mistakes. One, of course, is that the plug that was included in this was for the US market and not for the EU market. This is, of course, very unfortunate. We are trying to solve this problem with the supplier, of course. They will try to ship us. It will take some time, but it will come here as well. But for you who do not want to wait for this to come, you can also, of course, buy it in any store nearby. If you just look here at eBay, this is a European USB power adapter, because this is a USB plug. You see it will cost £1.26 on eBay. I think it's around €152 maximum. You can buy it at any convenience store that have electronics. So you have two choices: either you wait, or you can then go in and buy yourself one. And of course, for the future, they will not come as an US plug. They will come as an EU adapter. The next thing is that a lot of people discovered that when you open up your tablet, it was on Chinese. And as far as I know, I don't know many people in Europe that know Chinese. So we actually have created a guide for you how to change your language on the tablet. And this is, of course, already also uploaded in the OPN back office under News and Support files. You will see how to change language on your OPN tablet. But if you're looking at this image, you will see when you open up, straight down to your right corner, you have an icon. That's a blue one with a wheel on. You click there. Next one, Erik. Then you go into settings. And under settings, you scroll down, and on your left side, you'll see an icon looking like a cloud, pink cloud. You will click there. Then you're coming to language and input. And on the top, you cannot see it, but if you look here at the icons, it will say actually language. When you click there, then you will get up another menu where you actually can choose your different languages. This is a very simple guide, and it's of course very simple to do when you know when to do it and where to do it. So download this guide, and you can easily change your language. And of course, this also will be fixed for the next shipments, just so you know. And this was just a short message from me. I will actually leave over the next word to Mr. Jan-Erik Nyman. Welcome, Jan-Erik.
Thank you, Magnus. And my name is still Magnus Larsson on the screen, I can see, which is nice to have your name, Magnus. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the call. I think most of you have heard me before. I've been in this business of network marketing for 23 years. I'm very excited to be part of OPN and SciTalk, and we have a lot of new things happening this year, 2014. I'm going to go over some updates with you, and then I'm going to end off with a little brain thinking activity of how I believe this type of business and industry works, and how you get belief back into what you're actually doing. First of all, as you might have seen on the weekly updates, we have relaunched some of our activities on social medias, both with OPN and SciTalk. If you're not following SciTalk on Twitter, you can do that. And as you know, SciTalk is owned by GDS, which is a public listed company on the Cypriot Stock Exchange. And anything posted on Twitter will be related to SciTalk as a public company. and you have the Twitter address there. You also obviously have a Facebook like page where you can always go in and like and discuss if you are there. Besides that, OPN also launched a YouTube channel that I urge you to subscribe to, because we are updating it every week with new things. And in preparation for our launch of the OPT system, which stands for Online Presentation Tool, we are making almost, well, actually not almost, we're making 140 videos in many different languages that will be connected to the OPT system, and some of the updates and some of the teaser videos you will be able to see there. So if you're not subscribing, do that. And of course, you can always like videos if you like them. If you don't like them, you can dislike them. That's fine too. And you can even post comments that we obviously review before we post them on the site. Now, we also have a Success Leadership Weekend coming up in Hungary, in Budapest, on the 10th and 11th of May. And that's going to be very, very exciting. The tickets is been launched. There are still some tickets left. You will find them in the OPN shop if you log in there. As you might have seen over the last few days, there's been some disturbance on the OPN platform and also on SiteTalk, and this is relating to the company, both of the companies switching server parks to a more modern facility with much larger capacity before the upcoming launch of SiteTalk 4.0 and new apps and everything. So it's relating to that, and I know it's been problems both signing up people and trying to order stuff, and this is still going on for a couple of days, going up and down a little bit. But then it will be all in order. The Success Leadership Weekend, one of the highlights is obviously Tom Big Al Schweiter is going to speak there. He has an extensive career behind him in network marketing. He's written several books. I believe he's one of the forefront runners of the best speakers in the network marketing industry because he's been so long in this line of work. I already read his first books when I got started back in 1991, and I was amazed, and it actually changed my way of thinking how to do this business, and it still hasn't really changed. Just technology evolves and products evolves and services come and marketing opportunities come. Obviously, we didn't have social media or anything close to the internet in 1991 as it is today, as you probably might know if you've been around so long as I have. But Big Al, he stands tall among many of the speakers around there. So we're going to have a 2.5-hour workshop. So make sure to get your hands on the tickets. It's a 2-day event. The ticket also includes a gala dinner and a shared double room in a luxury hotel, which is a 5-star hotel, including breakfast. So it's like an all-inclusive kind of thing. So get your tickets there. Now, when you have registered for the Success Leadership Weekend, it's very important to complete the event form that you can find under news and info, and then in your OPN back office and support files. You need to send this when you have filled out every detail to events@opn.com. Your ticket number you can find in the account, products, and event ticket listing in the menu of your OPN back office also. And if you do not specify whom you're going to stay with in your room, the event team will assign a person for you to stay with. And you need to do this no later than 1st of May. If you have any other question, please email events@opn.com. As you also might have seen on the weekly updates and what we spoke about in preparation for 1st of March, we are now, from the 19th of April, implementing the active status requirement to be able to buy and sell or do any kind of transaction on the OFC platform. And that relates to obviously everyone that has redeemed any old merits for OFCs in regards to OPN. So you have to have active status, and obviously active status is also going to qualify you for any type of bonuses. You can obviously also accumulate your active status by having personally accumulated a 15 BV in your personal group per week. that's the same also as becoming or having active status. Another way is obviously to just put in an OPN auto ship from different products that we have, and we are adding more products also in the coming weeks and months to that. So you will be quite excited about that. And as you probably know, we just launched from 1st of March also the network auto ship product that includes guaranteed sign-ups and also the Star Club membership for 28-day period. And starting from May, we will also include the OPT subscription into that auto ship, which is the online presentation tool that we are launching. And some updates about the payment gateway. As you know, we have implemented a credit card payment gateway called RedSys. Now, it's because of all the fraud cases going on in the world when people are trying to use stolen cards and stuff. There are very strict, rigorous rules in why cards are accepted or not. When it comes to US and the Canadian market, there has been a block that we were not aware of until a few days ago, and that's being removed within the next couple of days. So American and Canadians can use credit cards, Visa, MasterCard, to pay products on OPN shop or on if they order a product advantage package or something. But one other item that I need to clarify is that you can only use the credit card platform with a card that is issued in the same country that you are trying to make the purchase from. So basically, if you're living like I do in Spain, I cannot use my Swedish credit card on the platform. I need to use my Spanish one because this is the country where I live in. So if you live in Hungary and you have a credit card, it needs to be from a Hungarian bank. It can't be from a bank in China. That's not going to work. And if you are in Sweden, you need to have a Swedish card paying product or services for. That's a block that the bank has put in place just to make sure we don't get any fraud issues regarding payments on credit cards. Now we have a weekly American call. I don't know if anyone attended last Sunday, actually yesterday, but there is a European opportunity call for the US market every Sunday at 2000 CET, which is Central European time. So it's basically 1900 hours in the UK. It's 6 hours behind if you're in New York. It's 9 hours behind if you have prospects in Los Angeles, California. And this is a very good way for you to invite prospects to the call. We will have a traditional business presentation going on and also do some updates for the US market. And as you know, this is quite revolutionary. We have not been able, prior to 1st of April, been able to work at all with the OPN business model in the US market. But now we are compliant in all ways. So now there is a possibility to even sponsor and recruit and build a network over in USA. And as you probably know, United States of America is the largest market for network marketing. There are always thousands of people looking for a great opportunity like we are doing, and there is no other similar business opportunity like we have with OPN and SiteTalk. So it's quite exciting about that. I'm just going to end with the success circle kind of mind thinking. You know, a lot of people they say, "Oh, I don't believe, I don't have any belief yet." If you've been in the business for a few years, you know, how do you get belief in something? How do you get to believe in something? I mean, a lot of people, they believe in different spiritual things. They believe in all, they have different religions, beliefs. They have different political beliefs, and you know, and the reason for this, the same like in network marketing or anything else, is that they have actually done something. That's the reason why they have belief. And if you don't have belief in what we are doing, you should start by doing something. Take action. You know, do something. And today we have become a completely new business model. Since 1st of March, you heard us talk many times ago, we are changing a lot of things, and it's a step-by-step process, taking this company to the next level. And I believe it's a quantum leap in this industry that we're in, and what we are introducing, what we are presenting in the next future is going to be just unbelievable. But for you to get some belief, you need to take action. you need to start doing something. You need to start talking to people. You need to start inviting people to SciTalk, because that's extremely important to get the growth of your social community also, become bigger and better. Now, when you take action, you create results, and it doesn't really matter if you just invite someone to SciTalk. I was sending an invite link to a friend of mine on LinkedIn the other day, and I got an email saying, "Oh, you need to place this person." And of course, when I created that result, I got that email from the system saying, "I need to place him." My behavior changed, and the same will yours. When you get results, your behavior will change. Your mindset will be affected by the result that you create. And as your behavior change, you get more belief. And when you get more belief, you take more action. And then you create more results. And then you get better behaviors. And then you get more belief. And then you take more action. And this is a circle that you need to put yourself into. Because if you do not do this, nothing will happen. People are not going to change your life for you. You need to do that yourself. And the first thing to get your belief up is start by taking action. And I urge you all to be on these calls. We have them every week on Mondays. There is a lot of people out there arranging and doing webinars on a weekly basis, and I think that's fantastic. We're going to start having even more regular business presentations. But as you know, we are working really hard on developing hundreds of different videos in many different languages. Just so you know, we also decided a few days ago to put in Mandarin, or Chinese Mandarin, which is one of the languages spoken in China, with our OPT system. So videos and presentations will also be available in Chinese. And that is due to we having a big population of Chinese-speaking people in both Canada and the US, so that's a great opportunity. And again, it's the biggest language spoken on Earth, and there is Chinese people everywhere on the planet. It doesn't matter if you come to Kenya or in the north of Sweden, wanting to buy a pizza, maybe not a pizza, but you want to have some food, you will end up bumping into a Chinese guy running a Chinese restaurant somewhere on the planet. So that's why we took that decision. So thank you for being on the call. We hope to see you again next week, and more importantly, register for the US call. If you have not, please do so. So I give the word back to Magnus. I don't know if you have anything to add before we end the call.
Thank you for that, Jan-Erik, and just to say to everyone, so you understand that these 140 videos we are actually creating now, that Jan-Erik is part of every single second of everything here, because he's working 24/7 to make everything like this happen. And besides that, with the videos, he also do a lot of stuff that we're working on. So it's very exciting. Thank you very much, Jan-Erik, for your commitment. It's so glad to work with you. And also thank you everyone for being part of this call, and as Jan-Erik said, more action, and we see more people of you on next Monday call. Thank you.